Guys, they said the king felt betrayed as Iwarefa elders stopped Ebony's oath taking with ancient sword. According to what we're hearing, they said these elders have come to let Kabiyesi know that you see this ancient sword is not something that you can use all because of pregnancy. Yes, let's say that Ebony is lying about being pregnant. That is time that will tell. All he needed to do is to be patient. They said they told the king to be patient, that he shouldn't use ancient sword over issues that has to do with pregnancy. After all, pregnancy is a internal family issue that should be treated as such. But from the look of things, these people have failed to understand that the king is no longer happy with Ebony and Igbe. And from the information we are hearing or we are getting, it's beginning to look like the king wanted them out of his life at all cost, by all means, you know. And that is why he have started the situation at the first instance. But due to the fact that Ebony sees that pregnancy might help, she clinged on it. Maybe she is pregnant or maybe she's not, I don't know, you know. So the elders are now saying that the king should not allow his enemies to use this opportunity to get what they have ever wanted. That have the king forgotten that before now, kings used to marry from other ruling houses for political reasons. And if you guys remember, they said when this particular king won that contest, they insisted that for him to get the support of the ruling house where Ebony and Bloblo comes from, that he needs to pick a bride from their ruling house. But at the end of the day, he ended up picking two. And with everything that we have been hearing, these two have been causing him so much headache. But along the line, Bloblo decided to change. But Ebony refused to change. And Ebony have been challenging the king in many ways. And I believe that that's why, if everything we are hearing is the truth, that's why he wanted to discard her at all costs. So even when issues that are not supposed to carry so much weight comes up, like this pregnancy of a thing, it is carrying so much weight on the side of the king because he wanted her out. Now the elders are telling the king, don't allow emotions overcloud your sense of reasoning or judgment. Because from them, what they are seeing between you and Ebony is a father and daughter relationship. In as much as she's married to you, you should look at it from that direction. Don't say because this lady have humiliated me or this lady have caused me so much pain, you will do something that a lot of people will leverage on to cause more problem to you on the throne. Yes, we all know that Ebony, in as much as she's the one person that will always come on social media to come and praise the king and do all of that, with everything that we have been hearing, she have challenged the king authorities in many ways too. So, and come to think of it, what these elders are saying might be true because pregnancy, you cannot hide it for a long time. Or maybe along the line, she will claim that something happened to the pregnancy. Yes, because people like that, they know how to go about things like that. The only thing that matters to her is that she stopped that Ituwase. But stopping the Ituwase, the others are still saying the same thing, that if Kabiyesi should go ahead with that Ituwase, it's not going to affect Ebony alone. It is also going to affect the ruling house where she comes from. Because according to the rule of that Ituwase is that once it is done on a woman, everything that has to do with that woman, her family, her connection and everything will be cut off completely from the husband. And if that happens, it's going to affect the king. Because these people, in as much as a lot of people believe that they never gave their support, they will gang up in full force against the king on the throne. It's not going to be that easy for him. So now the elders are telling the king, we know that maybe you are doing this. Like some people believe that she's doing it to please the queen, the original queen. Or she's doing it so that this person will give way for the other to come in. But they are telling the king that that is not the right way to do things. This lady in question is the daughter of the soil. And there are things that you should put into consideration before taking certain action. Ancient sword is not something that you bring out because a woman says she's pregnant. Even if she is not, time will tell. All you need to do is to be patient. And if you ask me, there are many ways to avoid her. There are many ways to make her marry herself in that palace. It's not all about taking certain action. And thank God, from what we are hearing, they said after this immunity removal, they cannot go spiritual again. Let them becoming physical. You know how to go about it. But people like Ebony are like a fly that perches on the scrotum. You cannot leave it there, and you have to be careful to buy it or to remove it from there. If not, you cause yourself so much problem. But the others are saying that they cannot keep quiet and allow the king take such authority or humiliate Ebony in such a manner. Because according to them, they said Ebony have been so drained ever since all of this drama started, such that she always cries. She is always in tears. They are telling the king that when you beat a child with one hand, use the other hand and bring her closer. That no matter what, Ebony is still a daughter of the soil. No matter what, Ebony is still like a daughter to you. You are a father to all. And you shouldn't allow your emotions to make you do things that will give your enemies room to enter you in a way that it will not only affect you personally, it will also affect your reign. Because if that happens, it will be on record that a king forced a queen to swear with an ancient sword over a pregnancy issue. Meanwhile, the others are saying that the ancient sword is for matters of life and death. It's not about things like, oh, you are pregnant, you are not pregnant, come and swear if you are pregnant or not, and all of that. But we all know what led to this I am pregnant and I am not pregnant. It's because of that Ituwase. And not only that, Ebony went ahead and called the uncle of Mama Tade, according to what we are hearing, and started saying what is not. So maybe these are the things that arouses the anger of the king that much, that he wanted to show Ebony that I am still in charge. But they said the elders are saying no, they are not going to allow that to happen. And you know that there are certain decisions that the king cannot make on his own. So from what we're hearing right now, they said that oath taking have been suspended for now. They are trying to give Ebony time. If she's pregnant, they will find out. If she's not, they will find out. But like I will always say, if the king have met with her all this while, why will he doubt her? That is what I think. And then come to think of it, the deity that normally makes noise when a woman is pregnant, why is he not making noise? That's another question. Anyway, guys, right now they said the elders have intervened. And for now, that process have been halted till further notice. That is what we're hearing if the information is true. Don't forget that these are all alleged unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact unless we verify them. Okay, thanks for watching. Do well to subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. Love you guys. Bye. See you.